talk about 5 men. Please do not fucking crash on me. And I want to get something off my chest that has happened to me over this past month. And I want to just talk about it now. This is in regards to 5 men. Mizkif, Asmongold, Tectone, Lakari, and also including another guy who's a VTuber. His name is Mujin. And yeah, these 5 men, they are all genuinely fucked up, terrible people. They all know each other in some way, shape, or form, except for myself, because I don't know any of them. I've never met them. They're older than me. I am younger than them. I have no connections. I'm not a streamer on Twitch or nothing. I'm a loser who is a 26-year-old Gen Z male who is autistic and clinically diagnosed along with autism and ADHD, who stays alone with his mother, who has, well, huge issues alongside his mom and dad, who is on health insurance because he is fucking useless and pathetic, who can't have a 6-figure job, who's gonna live on the fucking street if I don't do the last resort I'm gonna have to find a way to figure out doing in order to make money. The last resort thing is something I'm not gonna say here. But to start off this conversation, we're gonna start with the first one, the elephant in the room, the Lakari drama. So, Lakari, what did he do? He is a piece of shit. He's a genuine piece of shit who has actual CP on his hard drive and on his devices. When I heard about this made me angry. Not because, it's not just because he's a guy, right? He's an older man who is a piece of shit, who tried to dare defend himself, thinking that he has every right to talk, when he fucking knows damn well what his stream saw and what was being revealed on the internet. You, sir, Lakari, are a piece of shit. You don't deserve anything. You deserve to be arrested, tried, put in court of law. You deserve to be put in jail for life, and I don't care what happens to you in there. You are how old? 30 or 40? I don't care if you like hentai and like in stuff like anime and manga and shit, right? That is fine because that is legal content. That is a drawing. That doesn't hurt anybody. But the more important evidence that you try to get rid of on your stream, sir, is that you, Lakari, dare to try to talk away, to explain away, trying to dare defend yourself for the fact that you had actual CP links from the dark web on your hard drive. Trying to say, oh, I didn't do anything. Yes, you fucking did, you piece of shit. And I know what you guys are gonna say. How about the thing that he did on stream is he was looking up the legality of something? I've had enough of the whole lolicon argument, okay? I've already heard about it many times. Rev says Desu covered it on his channel. He showed examples about 2 or 3 years ago, and when people were at an anime convention and someone who was a brony like me, but who was older, tried to make the claim that if you're a lolicon, you're somehow that you're somehow an actual child toucher, right? I saw that video about 2 or 3 years ago, and guess what? Dude, Rev showed photo and video proof that no one went into that venue or the panel. There was a small minority of people in there sitting down in those chairs in that video, proving overwhelmingly so that no one thinks that if you're a lolicon, you're an actual child toucher. You're not. Because I keep getting these words thrown around at me as a Vtuber fan and as a brony. People think I'm a lolicon. I don't know why. Just for me being a gooner, for me liking anime, manga, hentai, games, seeing VTubers? Really? Me? That? What? And then on top of that as well, that happened to me recently this month. Someone went around Discord from Twitch Blue, that is called Fansly, and they tried to falsely accuse me of being a lolicon when I'm not one. I know what lolicon is. It's all because I studied it, because I had to see like all the info about it. And certain countries alongside Japan completely follow how Japan's laws are. Countries who follow Japan's law on allowing fiction to exist and getting rid of actual CP, and actual dark web shit from being sold and like sent, like sent around. Japan and any country that follows Japan's lead in terms of laws regarding actual CP and shit like that, and they have it banned and prosecutable to death penalty, they are doing the right thing. How Japan is letting fiction exist, how Japan is letting fiction exist as it should, unimpeded and unrestricted, is right. Because throughout last year, you know about how Collective Shout got a lot of shit kicked off the internet, right? That is this situation, but however, this involves actual individual touchers. Guys like Lakari are always protected. They're never dealt with. People in Collective Shout, they were trying to protect actual child touchers while going after gamers and like individuals like me who like anime, manga, hentai, games, and fucking doujin shit, trying to call us actual child touchers when that's not true. When it's fictional legal content under fire, people don't care. Though as soon as it's real child touchers, it's like, oh hey, there's nothing to see here. Well, guess what? For Lakari's situation, there is something to see here. He is worse than me. People can call me whatever they want. They can call me lolicon or whatever the fuck I am because I'm a brony. They can call me whatever the hurting anyone. I'm tired of that shit. Collective Shout put fear in me, and people like that who are a part of the right, who want to follow Collective Shout's lead, who are trying to get fiction banned, fuck them. Because look at what Lakari did. He's a piece of shit who got away with it, who is now afraid of getting caught. If any of you are in my audience, and if any of you in my audience defend Lakari, get the fuck out. Get out. Out. I don't want you here. If you defend Lakari, I don't care who you are. Man, woman, transgender, I don't care. If you defend Lakari, you are a piece of fucking shit human being. If you cannot tell the difference between fiction or reality, and if you like what Collective Shout was trying to do last year, you're sick. And if you dare think that somehow fictional characters harm actual victims of CSAM, you're freaking sick in the head. Comparing a drawing to an actual person being hurt is disgusting. I'm putting my foot down right now. Do not falsely accuse anybody like me who is into anime, manga, VTubers, Ltubers, games, and hentai shit of being a child toucher without actual proof, which there is none. What Lakari does is disgusting and gross. He is worse than me. Do I see lolicon stuff? No, because that's weird. I studied it. I know what countries on the Wikipedia page that I studied it about has allowed stuff like that, because it is fictional drawings allow it to exist along with every other fictional medium. But however, countries that don't, those are the countries that are stupid, who don't understand reality from fiction at all, because the education system is fucked up in those countries who don't see fiction and IRL as different. There are too many dumb, normal people who don't know a thing about stuff of fiction, who are blindly ignorant to like of facts. It's just so dumb, and I'm tired of those people trying to come in here, trying to go around, trying to police people. That happened to me. Someone tried to falsely accuse me of being a lolicon, and as a result, I lost friend groups, I lost servers, and I was terrified. They scared me. They were a lady online, a chronically online Karen. That is who tried to put fear in me. They scared me. I was traumatized. And now I don't know who to trust, online or in real life. I don't know who's normal. I don't know who's not. I don't know who will falsely accuse me of something that's not true, with or without proof anymore. I just cannot see my dream of becoming a content creator going on any further after I hit 30. I just don't know if I can do it. Because in 3 years, I won't be able... in 3 more years before I turn 30, I might not be able to afford this house that I live in, along with my mother and siblings. I'm gonna be on the... I'm saying it now. I'm not a lolicon. If you think that, get help. Because if you live in Texas, the law in Texas is vague as fuck. Because it impacts everything of anime and everything of manga and games widespread. It's so vague. It's written by people who don't know anything about the internet or fucking fiction. They're not us in charge. The people in charge don't fucking care about... Try to falsely accuse me and many of you in my audience who are into the same shit I'm into, anime, manga, hentai, and gaming and stuff like that. They don't care about us. They see us as the enemy for even looking at fictional content that's anime. To them is childlike, and that's weird. Like, if they look at a drawing, they think of a kid, that's self-exposing. Hello? Though as soon as a real child toucher gets caught, they want to try to defend it. It's happened numerous times, especially with Collective Shout, as we all know from last year. They will still bring up Gamergate that I now know about from studying it, and they'll still try to say that anime and manga and fictional content that's not real is somehow childlike. Fuck them. And then on top of that as well, this guy Lakari, he deserves to be arrested. And to continue on to that drama, let's talk about Asmongold and Mizkif. Those two are involved in the Lakari drama because they know not just Lakari, they know Tectone as well. The whole thing about Tectone, I'm gonna talk about that after this. And it involves another man whose name is Mugen, who's also a VTuber, unfortunately. And for Asmongold and the other guy who got in controversy involving, along with the whale VTuber, who's a furry woman who I support. Yeah, Mizkif, if you had this motherfucker as a roommate, and I mean Lakari, which I saw in a video clip, he said that he did. He had Lakari as a roommate years ago, when I was growing up. He had this man as a roommate. Hello? For how long did you know he had that dark web, shady ass shit on his hard drive? If it was just fucking hentai, that would be fine. Okay? But actual dark web, illegal shit, why the fuck did you not vet him, Ms. Kiff? Why did you not vet him? Why did you not investigate him? I have morals and standards, okay? If it's a fucking drawing of something that's not real, do not bring that to my attention, because it's not a problem. If it involves real people being hurt, that's where I draw the line and I get mad. What I'm talking about involves real people, and I cleared the room about what I was falsely accused of instantly, because it's not real people being hurt. It was a false accusation that's not true about me. That so many people who are normies are trying to still falsely accuse people like me of being, when that's not true, and they don't have anything, and their words mean nothing. And yet they have so much influence and power, they can just ruin my life as a loser. And maybe even get me kicked out of my mom's house, to the point where I might get kicked out on the street in the freezing cold. But anyways, continuing on. Mizkif, you are a fucking liar. I don't care what you do trying to see if your network you had along with him is going to be able to pull his internet history from his hard drive or whatever the fuck. But sir, you had him as a roommate for years. For how long? 5 years? 10 years? Before I knew your name? Even when the whole thing about fucking Bao talking about how inherently she was right. Successful men are a red flag. Because look at this. Mizkif, Asmongold, Mugen, Tectone, Lakari. They're 5 examples of successful men who will always get in trouble and are never punished. Especially now, they are all linked together. Oh, it's their careers are over. They're all finished. And I say, good. Goodbye. Get out of here. Get out. Don't come back. All 5 of you. So, continuing on here. This guy, Mizkif. Why? Are you really that fucking stupid, sir? You should have vetted Lakari. Investigated his hard drive with police before you let him in. Make him do a background check. Make him get his hard drives get checked. His internet history. Shit like that. Because if he would have done that years ago, he wouldn't have had to deal with this. Which he didn't. And now it's coming to bite him in the ass. The same with Asmongold. You were friends with that guy too? What the fuck is wrong with you, sir? You disgusting, crusty, dusty, roach, fucking house infested, like grown man child. What is wrong with you, Asmongold? Get your head fucking groomed into a decent haircut. Get your mustache trimmed and shaved at a barber shop. Fix your look. It's not showing me as a young man, oh, I should follow you and take advice from you. No, it's turning me off. The way the man just behaves is far right entirely. How Asmongold talks and speaks and the way that he lives is so disgusting. His house is a fucking, like, gross. Then he doesn't clean his room. What the fuck, man? Though aside from that, you were friends with Lakari as well. What is wrong with you? So now he's trying to avoid this drama. No, you can't. You were friends with this guy. That means you possibly knew about it. You possibly knew. You probably knew that this guy had actual CP on his computer hard drive. He may try to explain it away, but no, sir. No, sir. You cannot explain it away. You can't. You have no fucking right to explain it away. No. You're not going to avoid this. You're not allowed to avoid it, Asmongold. Nor you, Ms. Kiff. Nuh-uh. Neither of you. Neither of you. No. You are in trouble, and you deserve, all three of you, to be in the position you're in. In trouble. All three investigated. Hard drives checked. Connection history checked. Everything. Me, I look at fucking hentai, anime, manga, and games. And VTubers and Ltubers. And yet normies who call me a lolicon, who call me a freaking child toucher when I don't do that, because it's wrong and it's weird and gross and disgusting. Unlike Lakari, I'm fucking innocent. Unlike Asmongold and Mizkif and Tectone, who I'm gonna talk about in a minute here, along with Mujin, and along with those guys, those 5 men I talked about here, they think that I'm guilty for liking anime and manga and drawings and VTubers? Really? Like, for all that it's worth, me looking at drawings of fictional characters, that makes me more innocent than anything. I'm fucking innocent. Along with everybody else who was accused of something very bad by Collective Shout and the normies throughout the last year because of the censorship shit. They tried to make me and so many gamers and fans of anime and manga think, oh, we're all guilty. Well, no, we're not guilty. We're practically fucking clean. We are all practically fucking clean. Internet history, clean. Search history, clean. Hard drives, clean. Because why? We're just looking at fucking fictional shit that has no impact on real life. Because why? It's not real people being involved. And yet, people like Lakari, Asmongold, and fucking Kifmis and fucking Tectone, like, they get away with doing actual real harm to real people, and yet they're looked at as heroes? No, get the fuck out of here. No, get the fuck out. No, you're fucking stupid. Those three are not innocent, and here's someone else who isn't innocent, Tectone. Because I recently looked on Twitter and I saw the drama surrounding Tectone. Yeah, dude, that man, he is just so disgusting. I looked at, but like I saw a post coming from Mujin, someone in the B2B space who talked about drama, who was involved in the Cinder drama, who doesn't is innocent at all. He believes